Been trapped here since last night.
Someone opposite me thinks they're the Wasp.
Well, I'm here at ArmCorps. Area 18.
Well, hello, people.
What hangar are you in? Can I borrow your ship to get the hell out of here?
In a hangar? I'm currently above ArmCorps. Or area.
So to answer the question about VTOL, VTOL had been pushed back from 3.5 to somewhere else. So if you guys are wondering why you can't do VTOL, it's because it's been pushed back.
So I have a question. We have auto gimbals now, and I don't know if any of you have had time to test it prior. But
I've been stuck at Area 18 to try anything.
I'm in space. My guns are gimbal, and yet they're just firing straight forward. So,
are you locked on a target?
Yeah, I don't have a target right now. So
that's why.
Okay, so what I do is I just get a target now, and then they'll automatically shoot at it. Is that the difference?
They'll aim towards it within a certain arc.
I think you have to activate gimbals too, don't you? As in like keys?
If the or it comes standard gimbaled or whatever, I believe it should be already.
These are actual mounts, not gimbals. It's on the Freelancer, the guns on the side.
Yeah, they're still gimbaled though. Like I understand what you're saying, but the firing arc is really.
Toggle gimbal mode is R. Sorry, toggle gimbal mode is R. Try also trying.
I thought that was flight ready.
It is flight ready. Toggle gimbal mode is both R.
Hey, Nuts, if I may make a suggestion, what ship are you flying?
The 600i.
Okay, when you come in, go ahead and ask for, if you plan on being here for a little while, ask for permission to land, but do not let your landing gear or
touch the ground.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta find the land. Okay, we're good.
And can I borrow it to get the hell out of here? I've been trapped here since last night.
Do you want me to get you out of ArmCorps? I can come and pick you up in a 300i or something, and
I feel like I should just start dropping these ships that are floating.
Like, I can come and pick you up if you want. Just say yes.
Hey, if you think you can make it, I'd be more than grateful.
No, yeah, I can come and get you, man.
I think I need a new invite to the party one.
Ah, am I on your server?
I'm on the same server as Nuts.
Alright, Pina, can you send me another invite?
Yep, just give me just one moment while I just try and get to my ship. Which is gonna go
there's like two other guys here trying to as well.
Yeah, I'm not on your server, man.
They keep following me around. They keep following me around like they're thinking that I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm not on your server. So, I could try switching, but I don't know if it. Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is pad 2 and 3 is what I'm going to be looking for.
Pad 2 and 3? Okay.
For the size of the 600?
Anywhere between pad 1 and 5 that I know.
There's up to 10 pads.
I know when I...
ArmCorps.
Okay,
actually, there's 18 pads here.
Oh, okay. Sure. Alright, I know 10.
I can't
I think that's what that sign said. Looks like it said 8. Unless I'm reading it wrong.
Who's gonna do a lift?
I know it's...
I'm gonna try. I gotta
Claims you run
find.
out of air, but I can't tell because I've got no hood. It's all gone.
I don't see the rent where I'm supposed to be landing.
You never do. It doesn't work.
I see it. I see it.
Oh, it is working. Wow.
Yeah, it is working.
Work for me when I try.
All right. So this, according to this, it's 12. If that has anything to help you.
So pad 12.
Oh. Yeah, there is no head.
So
Oh.
what hang are you coming into?
Tells me 12 and 13.
12 and 13.
So it might be hangar 12 and 13,
12,
not pad.
13, okay, right, yep. That's up to 10.
Oh my goodness, this landing zone is dangerous.
Okay, the hangar 6 through 10. I don't. What is any? Oh,
I don't know. I see it 12 and 13 right here.
I'm not saying that there ain't one. I can't find the elevator.
Maybe that's why people can't escape, because they're spawning in hangars that don't exist.
Well, I'll just put a picture up of my ship that I spawned. Because I spawned it, and then you end up with a mess. Right, the easiest answer then is to get it so that... Right. I need a suicide. The guy just isn't working.
Your ship looks like a bit of smoldering mess there, man.
Oh, the zoom out doesn't work anymore.
Hold the middle mouse button down and push forward and backwards, or you can do double tap right mouse and it zooms it out quick.
Not on the map. I'm talking about when you go into...
Oh, what, when you do third person zoom out, oh yeah.
Like normally you would hold F4 and then use a scroll wheel to zoom out.
Try pressing Z for free look, and I don't think the mouse scroll works on that either.
Okay, I've been to every inch of this spaceport, and there is no way to get out to pad. All they have are hangars.
Biggles joining chat.
Hey, Biggles.
Hey, Biggles.
There must be out there. Man.
Where are you trying to get to?
Pad 12. Hangar 13. 12.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's... Oh, do you know what it might be? You might have to get a bus to go to one set of hangars and the other bus to go to the other set of hangars.
No.
No?
You said hangar 3?
I see 12 and 13. I'll post it on the gallery once.
But we're not judging.
Are you?
We're not judging your eyesight or anything like that. But are you sure you're seeing the numbers right?
Look at you, tell me.
12 and 13 on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't... No, that's in all the hangars, but you're fine.
Okay, so then it's going to be 3.
Because it says 003 on the wall?
Yep.
Yeah, they also 003 on the wall as well, just like they do in most of the other hangars in Lawville. So I would just run into the hangars, and if you see us, we're in the right place.
Well, if you go in the hangar and you look up and you see a 600i, then you know you're in the right place.
Absolutely. On my way.
Alright, I'm heading to hangar 3.
I was going to say, if there's two of yous, one do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The other one do
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I've got to get the
Oh
train
my goodness.
bus thing over first without dying.
Just half spawned in front of me and fell to the ground.
14 minutes, gonna take forever.
And exploded.
I didn't see an explosion. It looked like a caterpillar to me.
Yeah, anything that's spawn goes boom.
Hopefully, they'll be fixed in today's patch. Because that way, we can get out of fucking hardcore.
We copy your account.
Yeah, so I had to get out too, man. Hey, Citizen, how are you, buddy?
Okay, there's
Sit
no
down,
ship in hangar 3.
Killed again.
Actually,
You made it to hangar 3?
There's nothing in hangar 3.
I'm just getting on
Jordan,
the
if you do, well, I'm not in hangar 3. I'm hovering above it, so that way I don't get despawned.
Oh, okay.
Is it open?
Yeah, on my screen the door's open.
Okay.
Yeah, hangar 3 doors are closed.
That one then.
yeah, when I copied out earlier, it only took a matter of like 10-20 minutes, so it was good. But,
Yeah, but knowing my luck, it ended up 2 hours.
I actually did it right before I was going to bed because I thought it'd take a while, but no, it was pretty instant.
Also, if you
Wait
guys
a
are in
minute.
Peanut Crusher's party, you can just add me to and see where I'm at, right?
There's 2 elevators going to hangar 3.
Yeah, you could Peanut.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah, Bagel
Sorry,
says
mate.
you could add me.
Oh,
In your nuts.
The party system is completely borked. I'm speaking for probably everybody in the server.
Yeah,
Oh, hang
that
on.
happened.
Moby Glass is not working on the coach thing.
Okay, hangar 2 is closed. Is the hangar door still open?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to hangar 1. Door
Okay,
open.
Just coming into customs. Right, let me add your Biggles.
Okay.
I really wish they'd fix the HUD so that the HUD actually updates and it just doesn't freeze on the screen.
100%.
Got it. Thanks,
Biggles, did you send me one? Or, I mean, Peanut?
Peanut.
Just do it now.
Hangar 1 is closed.
Got it.
Sweet.
You might end up having to actually come into the hangar until they're gonna despawn you, then lift off. I'm not sure this is gonna work.
I'm going to start at hangar 10.
We're over at
Area 18.
And down the hangar.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
down number
it's
5.
like the Shining. I can't get away. She's going to burn her on that.
Is anyone at the main menu?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Say that again, man.
Anyone at the main menu?
Main
Negative.
menu.
Currently trying to escape Area 8.
Yeah, I just removed my account.
Okay, hangar 5 is open. You're nuts, I see you.
Alright, hangar 5.
Awesome.
Hang-
Okay, I'm just coming back out of hangar 10. Give me a second, I'll be right there.
I'll be there.
Well, I can find Microtech and they
There's a there's a big black blob where that's supposed to be apparently, like a black hole.
Ooh, that sounds like something to investigate.
It sounds like something to crash the server.
If I ever escape here, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, if I ever get out of hangar 18, I might do that myself. Apparently, I'm having a bit of an out-of-body experience here because I'm 31 meters from my soul.
Hey, Nuts, you don't happen to have a massive crime set, do you?
Nope.
Okay, because this is the only hangar I have seen with a row of guards standing at attention looking up at the ship.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only ship that spawns, or the only ship that's around that's not blown.
Do you see the broken caterpillar in here?
Okay,
Yep.
so I can't go into lift 5 because there is no lift 5 when the door opens.
Hang
Try-
on, I'll come up to you.
Try closing
Door's
the.
back.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
waiting for the door to close and then reopening it.
Yeah,
I just
done
had that
Just
on
go
the-
down now.
Yeah.
Crap.
No. Stupid map is gone again. No zoom.
No, hold the middle mouse button and push the mouse
yeah.
forward.
I'm doing
Double left click to zoom in, double right click to zoom out.
It only
You
zooms
know-
you in and out so far.
that. Oh, there we go. We got.
You know, this is kind of funny. I was just sitting here thinking, never in my life has your nut looked so damn good here.
Especially
Yeah.
from the undercarriage.
Your nuts have never looked so good hanging over me.
Hmm.
I mean,
Alright,
I'm only
okay,
in this from
Okay, we are here for a rescue. What the fuck?
what?
There's a blown up caterpillar in the hangar.
Yeah. Alright, I'm coming
Okay,
down.
so Peanut, that's you.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, guys, let's go.
Why can't we see the party? Why can't we see one another? See everybody. I see you nuts.
Oh no, it's hit
You've
me.
exceeded the allotted time to
No,
depart.
move to the left.
You'll have to return your ship
Move
to
to the
storage.
left. Wow, you moved like the fucking Roadrunner. Then you were gone. This is-
No, I'm not surprised.
Fitter's right there,
Is
just
there
out
another
of
hangar
reach.
that's open?
I can't move.
Oh, you're coming down. You're coming down again.
Oh, I mean the back
Oh,
end's
don't let the back end touch. Okay, the caterpillar just despawned.
So how come Microtech's out of range?
All right, a little bit more, right there. I'm on.
Hang on,
Peanut, where you at?
I'm on.
Hit the elevator up.
You're closing it. Is it gonna close? It's closing.
Okay, there goes.
These things always fucking kill me.
I'm slowly
All
lifting
right,
up.
we're on board.
Just go to any planet so we can land and spawn a ship, and just so that we don't have to respawn back here again.
Sounds good, man.
That's one way to keep the numbers down, isn't it?
I can't
I
find.
think I'm going to stay right here where I won't die.
I can't find an armory on the truck stop over at Arcorp. Like, I can find guns, but I can't find the armor.
Alright, destination said it's Hurston.
Did they actually fix Hurston? That's my was trapped as well.
Yeah, they fixed the spawning in elevators bug.
Well, do you guys want me to spawn you back at Olisar?
Or, well, I guess so.
Yeah, it's the same distance either way, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's probably the best bet is to go to it, isn't it? We can then, at least we can spawn and go anywhere from there. If we go to Hurston and working or glitching, got to worry about lifts and shit.
Yeah, fix the list. I just said that.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, I arrived here in my DUR. Does anybody need a ride from Area 8?
I just picked up 2, but I don't know if there's anyone else there.
Might be worthwhile just typing it
That's
in
fine.
chat.
I was just gonna mission out here.
At least you can find it. All I can
Hey,
find
Pickles.
is Microtech.
Hey, good morning, Pickles.
Yeah, and it won't let me go there.
Oh
This
no
is
no
a-
no 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 no! Somebody's saying grip server.
It's out of
Just so you know,
range.
the front lift is still down. On the
Your ship
600.
has been delivered to the firing lab.
So anybody know why Microtech would be out of range and I'm in a DUR?
The
Everything
quantum
seems
fuel,
out of
maybe?
range.
Well,
Yes.
I've got 5,000. It says it takes 1,300 to get there. It is telling me the range.
People are
Wow.
saying it's nothing more than a black hole, so maybe they've made it out of range because they don't want people to go there.
Well, it's the only thing I can find on the map. There is no R-Corp here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you zoomed
There
right
it
Uh-oh.
out.
is.
God damn it!
Gone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you guys
This-
got rescued, didn't make it to lock up somewhere else yet, did you?
No, we were not even out of Atmo.
Oh man, that was just wrong on so many levels.
It's like the Sarlacc pit, isn't it?
It's like, I noticed you guys were trying to leave. It was like, no. No one.
Now I've got a bad token. Restart the game.
You know, gotta love the PTU.
Oh, yeah.
Situations just like this that make you wonder, what the hell am I doing?
You are currently beta testing the beta test of the game.
So you're alpha testing.
Well, you're actually alpha testing an alpha.
So pre-alpha.
Mm. If only it had written all over it that it was a pre-alpha. Whoa! Okay, that was a little wonky.
Right, I'm heading off for a bit, guys. I'll be back a bit later.
Alright, man.
Alright,
Okay.
Peanut.
Because I'm still in Peanut's party, too.
It'll be about a couple minutes before I make someone else party leave.
Yeah. Oh, you're not got into a server. 20 out of 20. I'll join that one.
Okay, so guys.
Yeah, it's never long before it starts getting worse.
Okay, I'm in your net server.
Yeah. So am I.
Are we gonna try this again?
You want to? I can. It'll be a little while before I get over there.
That's fine. I'll give you plenty of time to get to the get to the spaceport.
Alright, I'm back in the server now at PF.
Me too.
Me too.
We're all the same one.
I'm on Delta Strut.
My girlfriend said
Hi.
Hi.
she's
Hello.
awake 'cause I'm allowed to talk.
That poor guy just slammed into a wall as he was
What
probably a
is this
good thing that he...
dragonfly star kitten?
It's a pink Hello Kitty dragonfly.
Oh god. I should like take that and crash it right into him.
Because they have the what looks like a motorcycle helmet or whatever, and then it's got like a pink with little cat. Meow. It's like one of the aesthetics for one of the helmets.
This poor guy's
bad?
trying to think he could run heavy armor. And I just passed by him like he's a turtle.
Am I
Is it bad if I
naturally
just
enough
use
to
my
be a
ship
turtle?
instead of all these other ones? Like, I don't really want to spend the time learning ships I'm not gonna own. Makes sense. Like, I don't really give a damn.
You know, our clip is kind of funny. It kind of reminds me of Thunderdome. All enter, none leave.
Everyone enters, one leaves, but not very far, because if they try to leave, crash the server. Alright, spooling up.
I just got on the, what is this? A tram, a bus, a train? I don't even know what the hell this is. Covered transport. That poor guy. I know he didn't
Landing
either.
gear retracted.
This guy's carrying a teddy bear with him.
There goes his party lead.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I just spawned my Starfarer at B00.
There's a guy running around on the train or on the car here carrying a teddy bear.
Ah. Gemini stored, floating in the air again.
And he just died. Well, that would be a good reason for him to carry the teddy bear.
Teddy bear's name is Doc McStuffins.
Okay, just got to the space.
34 million
Alright.
You know, I just can't help but think, because I just passed the sign for the UEE talking about when duty calls, will you answer? I can't help but think that's what's going on right now. Military operation to rescue people.
Search and rescue mechanics are in right now.
Hashtag search and rescue confirmed. So I'm heading to Walla to see if I can do any mining or prospector. because there is mining areas.
Oops.
Peanut that went to a your mess.
Yeah, I saw that. $25 mil.
You said you're going to Walla?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head that way.
I don't know if we're on the same server, sure.
I don't know if we are or not.
It says ArcCorp mining area, so and there's a whole stack of them here. So
Where is our corp anyway?
On the bottom right of the map.
well, it depends on where you're looking.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Huh. Didn't show up last time I was here.
Are you in server?
Oh, there was a beacon on top. That's why.
The beacon's probably
Yeah,
someone
really.
wanting help. Help! I want to escape.
Alright, well, I'm not on
What's
the
the
same
new
server
suicide
as you.
button? Alt F4.
Actually, no, I see your nuts. If you guys are in the server with your nuts.
Raven.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, good.
Corporate's like, you're nuts. What the fuck?
Okay, so atmospheric flight is a little different than it used to be because I just slammed into the ground.
Yeah. You
Left
gotta
intro.
definitely when you're lower to the ground and stuff, you gotta use your speed limiter to make sure you don't fly too quick.
Yeah. Yeah, so coming into Walla at like 900 or something meters a second. Not good!
Oh, boy.
Can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen much damage is done to my prospector yet, but I tell you what, she sort of spun around and I'm thinking, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm gonna blow up.
Yes, mommy.
Are you abusing people, Midnight?
Shake off.
Damn.
that was me, Nut. What's the news to set button? Alt F4. That's mean. I wonder how many people you got with that. Nobody.
I'm sure most people, I would hope a lot of people know that Alt F4 closes programs.
No.
Tyrone. Someone got Tyrone to do control backspace. He was so butthurt about it. Like, whole day and a half, he was just like, that was
Who's that?
I actually haven't seen him online since then, like.
Such to start with, isn't it?
HC Vertigo.
Oh, come on.
HC Vertigo was streaming
Shit.
a couple of weeks ago, and he was around. I think it was Yella, and that freelancer that has a like a hole from like the emergency exit, but there's no way to get out of it. And all the subscribers and including me were all convincing him that he should jump in the hole and that they'll always make a way to get out. So he does it. Meanwhile, like an hour later, he's still trying to escape from the freelancer. Pissing ourselves laughing in chat.
That's pretty funny.
Mm.
I'm 9 mil out. For some reason, it stopped me at like 12 million. even though I have no weapons or shields or anything, necessary running.
Well, at least you're able to get your quantum drive to kick in.
Yeah, the reason I figured it out is because of my hotkeys were on the advanced and like were different. After I deleted my user folder and then went back in and stuff, everything's been working fine.
Yeah, I didn't delete my user folder to drop, so I was just more like, oh, new patch! And then didn't
Yeah,
bother.
that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I deleted my user folder.
I was a little...
Another thing you can do
I was a little
is select
premature.
destination. If you see a green line, then you can spool and see if that works. And if that doesn't, select a different destination and then clear it, the destination, then reset where you want to go.
I don't think they've added the asteroids to mine in yellow yet.
Someone wrote, how do I fix the no power problem? I wrote, work out in a time chamber to get your power over 9,000.
Should have told him it gets coded.
Hashtag learn to code.
These loadings just awful,
Alright, I just reached our core.
Okay, I'm standing in the hangar lobby.
Gotta wait for my quantum to cool down from quantum spying around the other.
If you guys get tired of trying to get picked up, just do what I did. Erase your PTU account and recopy it. You wake up in Port Olisar with all your
Yeah.
ships. It's kind of...
So I
Yeah,
got
I'm
out
trying
last
to
night.
avoid that. Too much of
was
a
too,
hassle.
But, you know, like, I hear that it's working down there, I'll land down there and go test that stuff out some more. But I ran around all night. I know the entire map like the back of my hand. I don't need to test out the different lotions and stuff. And I want to get my hands on the flight model as much as I can. Like, the flight model works now. ArcCorp doesn't, so might as well work on the flight model now. And go to ArcCorp when
Alright,
it's
quantum
fixed.
line.
Oh, crap. Oh, finally got it into quantum. Holy crap, that was a chore. Oh, I'm in quantum and my thrusters are overheating.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
That's a bug.
draws a lot of power. You gotta turn off your shields and your weapon.
Okay, I've read your notes saying turn off your shields and weep instead of weapons. I was thinking, wow, your nuts is being real mean today.
It's all bad when your nuts turn on you.
I know, right?
Sometimes there's an itch you just can't scratch. Alright, 30k out.
You just said the magic number.
Alright.
Oh no.
Say goodbye, motherfucker.
That's when we have mass weapons of mass destruction for the itch you can't reach. Just kill everything.
I have to agree with that.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
I thought
Yeah, if you can't get that annoying fly on the wall, just drop a nuke. It'll get it. Okay. Who arrived at Artwork?
I'm at almost there.
Not me.
Okay,
I'm
what are you flying?
17K. I'm flying a Vanguard. I haven't gotten there.
Okay, so probably end up coming down into the smaller hangars, which six. I've learned these hangars that much. The bigger ships get 1 through 5. The smaller ships get 6 through 10.
What's with the constant pinging from these ships?
It's people
I have not been
contacting.
able to figure that out.
It's people contacting the aircraft control tower. The ACT.
Oh.
When you message them or when you request landing, it pings the tower.
Hey, you're nuts.
Yep.
My brother was just like, choice for name. I approve.
Yeah.
Okay, I found a rock on Walla that is a replacement ball.
Requesting landing. There we go. So it looks like landing pad 1. It's got
Pad 1.
just a little tiny pad right outside. Almost looks like Cryastra did.
Okay, I'll go check. Wait a minute. If you're at 1, then I'm gonna check hangar.
There's a ship on pad between 1 and 2.
Well, there's a dude that just went into hangar 6. I'm wondering if that's his. Somebody. Sweet, sweet embrace of death feels. You know, if it would get me back to Polistar, I'd be saying the same thing.
Okay, I'm looking inside hangar 1.
Okay, this poor guy sitting there looking at his Reliant like, what the fuck just happened? Rip.
I just heard someone blow up.
So, your hangar is open, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'll try hangar 1. Hey, there's a destroyed DUR in 1.
Damn.
Hangar 1 is no good. There's destroyed DUR in.
Okay, well then I don't know what hangar it is because there's a 1 on the door and there's 1 on the paddock.
I'm gonna try hangar 2.
Someone's got an Argo out here.
Good luck
That's the
leaving
way to
that.
do it. On my Argo, I would go up and
Yeah, you can meet people in Atmo orbit.
okay, hangar 2 is closed.
Back in a sec.
Oh god, people are still worrying about JD and PTU. Come on.
It's a new JT. JT is there then.
Okay, getting ready. Hangar 3 is still.
So I alt-tabbed, and it put me in scan mode. And now I cannot undo scan mode.
Hit tab again.
I tried. Alt-tab works, but I'm still in scan mode.
I don't know then. Maybe try recycling your ship.
I'm just gonna get out of the seat. I mean, while I was in quantum mode anyways, I didn't think I could do. Okay, I had to take the dog out. I'll be right back. I'm in orbit of our core.
You know, it might be hangar 10.
Yeah, someone just said.
Alright, I'll check 3 if this one ain't open, then I'll wait to see what he says. Yeah, hangar 3 is closed. Okay, heading over to 10.
I'm not.
Alright, you stupid elephant. Thank you. Okay, way down hangar 2. I love how they reused components from Lorville and just give it new text.
Saves time.
It worked.
You probably find they'll update it later. There's a lot in this patch they had to get done. So I don't care if they cheated a little in some areas.
If you want nuts, I'll keep an eye on this guy as well.
Yeah, probably be good. There should be another person coming too.
Oh, I'm on my way to Arcor Bell 1.
Okay, you're moving.
Sorry, I was trying to get away from that box. And just blew up.
Rip. I hope you're not stuck here now.
I didn't have my landing gear down.
And the doors are closing like nothing ever happened.
I should have just waited for everyone to get to the hangar before I went in there. I bet you it timed out.
This is fucking bullshit.
What's up?
It is, but it's funny as hell.
Fuck. I can't even get back in. Infinite loading screens.
Okay, head back up to the area.
So now we can mark this down. The landing pad by 12 and 13 is pad 5, right? And then the landing pad at landing pad 1 is actually hangar 10.
So it seems. You're grabbing a 600 beyond 1 to 5.
Just kidding. Not grabbing a 600i because it says relocate.
That's as instantaneous as just spawning your ship. I've already tested that feature. Works pretty damn well.
The relocate?
Yep.
Unable to deal with your request at this time.
It still might spawn it though.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the location on it? Does it say unknown?
No, it said Arcor.
Okay, then that's strange.
Go back in and see if
Because
it's spawned there.
The first time I tried getting here, I crashed while making my way to Area 18. They said my ship was...
Oh,
and the server went down. That's why it couldn't work.
I might log in free 4.
I might just do the same if yeah.
That's fucking annoying.
I was going to say, I haven't had a problem with my server crashing much, but that I'm hanging around yellow at the moment, or Weller. So maybe it's because you guys are all around Arclop that it keeps crashing.
I can't even get in off of Port Olisar.
yeah, I was having crashing at Port Olisar, having crashing between Port Olisar and Area 18, and crashed 3 times at Area.
I've literally I've recopied my account as well, just to make sure. Going to delete everything other than the 7.
Doesn't look like they've added any of them asteroids to mine on Walla.
No. Oh, you're joking. You in the Prospector?
Yep. I found a
I
replacement.
know when you're in the server.
I found a replacement ball, so I'm guessing that's supposed to be an asteroid to mine.
Or a gas cloud?
Hmm.
Who knows?
Yeah, back.
Visiting location.
Deleting.
Oh, mask max in the PU 3.4.
Yeah, I've got the live and the PTU. It's just
Yeah.
a lot easier. Because if the PTU scrap for a couple of hours or days, and I can just hop back on the normal one and
Yeah.
tease people. No.
Oh, I'm back at the normal one now.
Yeah, I'm gonna log in as well. I'm just gonna go exploring on the moons, but it won't let me, so tough shit.
Well, let me know when you get to the menu. You can either shoot me an invite or I'll shoot you.
I'm loading as we speak. I have my beer. It's a shame.
Yep. It'll get better.
Well,
I'm back.
that
You know,
really
it's amazing the things you think of while you're sitting there using the bathroom. When you come back to ArcCorp, and we pick people up, have them log out in your bed. That way, while you're flying, if you or the server spawn that same ship again, and see if everybody can log into it.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah, the only thing I would say with that, as long as you have no, the little signal bar, like so you're in comms or rated link. If that's not there, whoever's logged out in your bed will log back in that bed.
Well, do we know if that's the thing for the PTU? Because I think that's just a bug for the PU at the.
Well, the other thing is in the 600i, you can't do that on the bed, right? Because you get stuck in the ceiling.
So Jumping Spider is saying no, Paradise Cove is not another JT. You can't buy Widow.
Not yet.
Currently.
They haven't got the console working.
Oh, this is smooth. God damn.
No, he said there's Shadowfato, there is a console working.
Yeah, there is. It's not Widow, it's something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
Some of us have given up the PTU.
I can't go back to the PU. PU folder is my PTU folder.
Oh, pissed.
I have room for both. Kept the
Yeah.
PU.
I've got twin SSDs.
I wish I could. I only got like 156 gigabyte SSD.
Nice. Well, that's
It's better than not having an SSD.
right. Oh,
True.
could you imagine a sort of
True that.
I don't have an SSD. It takes forever to load into this game.
I can't afford to upgrade my laptop at the moment.
Do you run DOS?
Alright, I'll be right back. Quantum traveling to.
But hey, citizen, you're talking about the comma rays, right? According to my heads-up display, there is no comma ray in this.
Oh. So I wonder.
That was one of the reasons for my idea.
But then that would mean persistence is there. There was nothing. What? They did say something about it, but it's probably been pushed.
The new flight model.
You know, I wish I could test it out. I've been stuck at Area 18 since last night.
Yeah, I heard about that bug.
Hey, at least you made it.
After about 10 attempts, now I'm wishing I had not made it.
Well, you can always just copy over your account again, right? Just respawn at Portal or something. Yep.
I was going to say, all these people that don't read the patch notes when it says you cannot respawn at Portal at R-Corp, you can't spawn ships, and yet they still go there.
I didn't see that problem. I didn't get the patch notes till after.
Hey, I wanted to check it out. I was the first person on my server that I joined that got there and landed. Checked it out.
Don't get me wrong.
All night.
Don't get me wrong.
I copied my account. Now I can fly around outside in space.
Don't get me wrong. I went.
Couldn't get off, so I said, "Hold my beer."
Don't get me wrong. I went and landed there too because I wanted to do a recording of walking around ArcCorp and exploring it. Oh, I just crashed. But after that, I just recopied my account and it was done within 20 minutes. So.
Right, exactly. I mean,
Well,
you have
I
the
reckon-
option there, so all I'm saying is if you're getting frustrated because you're stuck, just recopy.
But then people wouldn't have anything to whinge about, would they?
Hammerhead battle.
Yeah, well, I'm here to play
Hey,
the
I'm
game
not
and
whining,
test
I'm
it
glad.
second and bitch about it third.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
I'm not whining. I'm just laughing my ass off about it.
Hey, I paid a lot of money to be able to whinge at this.
Right now, there's a purpose to see if it can be done.
Alright, I'm
Well,
back.
you've waited, what, like 6 years, Biggles? What?
Yep.
Everything is going to be running on R-Corp as well as it was on Loreville in like just got to give them time to adjust.
Yeah.
2 months. It'll be working just fine in 2 months.
No,
Literally unplayable.
You know, it took less 4 months, maybe 6 months to not suck. And Loreville took about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like
Was it
there's
only
much-
2 weeks?
There's really not that much content either one of those locations. I mean, it's cool like to fly in and look at it, but there really isn't a lot to do there, right? And I'm guessing ArcCorp is gonna have way less to do than Hurston, since you can't really just like fly and land anywhere. There's gonna be
R-Corp has a lot to do actually.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I got lost last
near,
night.
The other places. It's really quite nice.
They're even talking
Once it's
about.
working 100%, I'm gonna be there a lot.
They're talking about even making it so that you can do FPS missions where, like, there's terrorists or whatever, they've taken over a tower. You land on the roof, go down, and you actually
Ooh.
clear a building.
That's
That
pretty
sounds
cool.
like fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of stuff to do in all these places eventually, but to start off, it's probably just gonna be like you can land there, walk around shops. And that's
Yeah, you can buy
Shit.
different armor. You can, you know. But I'm just saying, ArcCorp seems to have more shops and stuff open than the other places from the get-go, and it's not just a linear tunnel. You can actually travel around different directions. It's kind of nice.
right. Yeah, I mean, the game's gonna be awesome when you can actually like get on a train and go to different parts of the planet. I mean, you're not gonna be able to go everywhere. It's not gonna be that
Nah.
detailed.
Okay.
But it's still gonna be pretty awesome.
Look at this
You know.
troll. Fucking dickhead trying to jump in my hammock. Get me.
I think probably around the same time we get like NPCs to shoot at on the other planet, they'll probably open up all of ArcCorp, but it'll be all procedurally generated stuff everywhere except Area 18. So you can basically play Grand Theft Auto in any of the other areas. But if you want the main quest giver chick, she's going to be Area 18, and the main spaceport is there.
She's already there now, actually.
Your ship has been delivered to
Yeah,
the
she's
solid
there, but
landing
she's
zone.
not activated yet. They'll turn her on after they figure out the other bugs, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can't have her giving you missions to go fly somewhere if you can't.
True. making it
forward
so
to
that
when
a
the world
mouse.
is a little more populated with NPCs that are actual like combat NPCs. Because I mean, right now you go to all the moons and stuff, and it's cool, it looks beautiful, but there's not a whole lot to do. So it'd be nice when there's more like pirate outposts or just random pirate ships attacking. And that sort of
I
stuff.
think, to be honest, I think people were expecting a little bit for it to be. It's not even finished. Like they haven't even put it in the PTU yet. Like it's the PTU. They haven't optimized it. They haven't finished it off yet. And like considering how much was in 3.5 patch, I really do think people were expecting way too much at the PTU patch level.
Yeah, I agree. They don't put the PTU out to show us the new stuff.
No.
They put the PTU out so we can show them all broken.
Yeah.
And they can fix it. Like when it comes to the PU, then that's when they're trying to show us the stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get over there and get some missions done in ArcCorp before server.
The primary mission is search and rescue.
I'm 16 mil out.
Yeah, I was
Right to
gonna say.
that.
I was gonna say search and rescue is in 3.5.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
search and rescue missions.
Yeah, go to Area 18 and rescue our organoids.
Yeah.
Yeah. What ship are you flying?
You said
Me,
what's the
I'm
what
in the
like?
dirt. I hate to say it, guys, but I am not gonna touch down there at ArcCorp.
Oh,
No,
I haven't
don't
been
touch
touching
down.
down. I've been keeping my landing gear up and then opening the exterior and getting close enough to the landing pad where they can just...
I feel like going over there and trolling people, saying, "Guys, I've got a ship. Come and I'll rescue you," and then rocking up in something like a Gladius or something.
See, I've been playing that game with people all night and morning, so I'm like, no. If y'all want to get out of area, recopy your account. I'm gonna like start doing some of the stuff that I'm interested in.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
actually-
we almost got out. I forgot who was Raven and someone else that I almost escaped with. Got halfway out of and then Air 30's
Yeah,
out.
me and Peanut.
I can almost guarantee that the first hot fix that they do, they're gonna fix that. So
Well, they had a
we'll
fix
know when it
yesterday.
happens, 'cause there'll be an up.
Well, in fixing
Well,
whatever
there
they
was a-
fixed yesterday, they broke something else today.
Works.
Like the .1 builds are always these like sort of emergency fixes. Like 3.4.1, 3.5.1 is going to be the same. I bet you we'll be at 3.5.3 by the time it hits the PU.
No, I think they're going to keep it at 3. Well, we're up to G already, so I think we'll go up to 3.5.0, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up to Z, maybe even then back through the alphabet. So, for example, A, C, A, D.
It might even be 3.5.1 or 3.5.2.
No, as I'm saying, 3.5.0.
Don't think it's
I
going
think
to
that's what it did last PTU, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say 3.4, 3.3 actually went all the way through the alphabet and then restarted again.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
Hmm.
'Cause I
just-
remember few builds and stuff that would come out on Reddit. It would be like M, N.
I just noticed my female character gets into Gladius. She puts her legs like both together over on the left hand side, like she's riding a horse.
So she does like Captain
Makes no
Janeway.
sense. No sense whatsoever.
I mean,
I
that's
bet
how
if
Captain.
we do an actual female pilot, she'd be so pissed about it.
Have y'all watched Star Trek Voyager?
No.
Janeway, the captain, used to sit like that, have her legs cocked to one side and cross them.
Hmm.
Voyager was the first TV show leading leading female. First one with a chick as the boss.
Yeah.
No.
And it was when Captain Kirk was captain.
Oh, you mean for Star Trek, or you mean in like total? I was going to say Xena Warrior was all female.
I don't think that was before Voyager.
Yeah, that was before Voyager. That's where the whole feminism.
I was just reading an article that was talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, dude.
I
don't read articles; they're full of shit.
You know how you guys are stuck in Area 18? I did the Facebook group for Star Trek Discovery. Oh my god.
Star Trek Discovery. That is not Star Trek.
Oh
that
no,
is
I
an
love the
abomination.
show. I'm not gonna lie, I love the show. But the problem with the group is there's like 5 posts talking about canon and all that bullshit like a day.
It's not
I've
Star
been trying
Trek.
to get away.
That'd be like calling Orville Star Trek.
No.
Well,
way.
actually, Orville is more like
You
Star
are
Trek.
way
than...
off it.
Well, yeah, Orville is more like Star Trek, but Discovery. The only thing Star Trek related about it, they had a beautiful Enterprise, but other than that, the whole. I mean, come on, they don't use warp cores. They use this creature that is a spore creature.
If
Yeah.
you,
Come on.
if you watch the show, they do use warp core.
Yeah. I was
they
gonna say.
changed it?
Happen to have a spore drive on the ship, and they don't use it that much anymore, actually, because they discovered it causes damage.
And because a lot of these Star Trek fans were up in arms about it.
So why is it the larger ships, when you quantum travel to Area 18, they get within like 7K, but then when you travel with a smaller vehicle, like a Vanguard or smaller, you're like 50K?
Maybe room to slow down?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can we?
Maybe because the larger ships take longer to get that last 17K and just evens it out, so the large ships aren't taking your time for a long time.
Like, I know this is a minor bug, but can we fix the whole hair popping helmet thing? It's just...
That's been an incident for as long as I've been in.
like...
Wait, didn't they say they fixed that at one time?
Well, I'm a character at the moment, so because I wanted to test it out and see what it's like, so it could be the fact they haven't fixed it for her. But
yeah, I don't think that's implemented in game yet. They said that they fixed the issue to like recustomize when you have like a large hair or nose or whatever, that they can form the mask around the head better, but it hasn't been implemented yet.
Yeah, because I've seen so many people with mohawks running around. Mohawks is sticking up through the helmet.
I must admit, I do like the way the female runs in this game. She does run different than the guys.
You know, surprisingly enough, last night I kept running into a lot of female avatars. But today, I'm seeing more males than females.
Because the female's bugged.
Ah.
It's probably the reason.
What's bugged about the female avatar?
Well, there's no GUI for most of the situation.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Any one of you other than your nuts own a 350R?
Dude, I don't think the 350R is actually in the game.
It's not.
No.
In the hangar.
Later.
You actually can check it out in the hangar. I just don't know if you have it or not. No? Alright.
No, I've already answered this question.
Oh, sorry. I was just for the new ones. People got in.
I have one, but it's not in the new build.
chat.
Sup, Ethan?
Hey, Ethan.
How we all doing, fellas?
He's
Trying
Just
to
trying to
escape
save-
Warport.
So is Warbot buying us a battle cruiser?
Warbot! Buy us a battle cruiser now!
Mr. Third Eye's on my server.
I can't even imagine how much this thing is going to cost if they have a gala or like an event specifically to sell this thing. It's
well, I'm not flying over there for it.
hell
they
no.
selling?
Doing? What are they
They're-
selling?
The
We should all though
concierge-
bid for the tickets and suck them all up and then scout later on.
That'd be awesome.
So what
The
are they?
concierge newsletter has a thing for is it Frankfurt or wherever it is.
Yeah,
They-
Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They have an event to come and see what Aegis is rolling out in.
Isn't it if you've got spent a lot with Aegeus though, not just.
It's yeah, it says it's titled Esteemed Chairman's Club Allies, so you have to be in the Chairman's Club, I think, to actually get this.
Yeah.
Alright,
You have to be in the chairman's
Hangar
club
5.
before or after you buy the $20,000 battle.
Yeah.
Good question.
For-
Spend it and find out.
Yeah, the email
I'm
seems
just
like
Raven.
it's
Alright, going down
Hangar
to Hangar
5.
5.
Is that a sneak peek? Because there in the banner of that email, there's a line of ships, and they're all the same, and there's a pilot staring at you. I'm just wondering if that's the ship that's going to be released.
Nah, that's a normal Aegis thing. I've seen that thing quite a bit.
No, it's.
I think I actually had that when they did the.
I wonder if Aegis are going to have like any capital ships.
Yes.
What is it?
What, like
Right, there we go.
Idris's Aegeus.
Alright, I got eyes on you.
But Donald, you're really quiet, man, and I already turned you up.
How
Oh,
many?
This time, this hangar is full of both
Can you hear me?
security and
Yeah, it's better.
mate.
Interesting. Yeah,
So-
the Idris is the capital size.
You know, London to Frankfurt is only £30. Just saying.
I think Javelin is Aegis too, isn't it?
Any of you boys fancy going to Deutschland? Oh!
Hey, there's a
Buy
hammerhead
the,
that just arrived.
battle cruiser or credit, or does it have to be a war? Because I mean, I'm sure we could melt enough ships in the orb to like get it.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sure
sure
if this
somebody
thing
in the
is.
org will be getting it anyway.
I
Oh,
found
yeah, huh?
I found the new
Maybe
rifle,
I'll
guys.
No, not me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
the
buy
new
the really
rifle-
big ship.
What was
The
that,
new-
Shadow? You
I
The
found
new,
what?
the new Gemini rifle sold
Grimhex.
Grimheck.
Yeah, found it.
If you want the new pistol, it's sold at the.
You guys are in the fucking PTU, aren't you?
Yes, we
I'm
are.
on the
We
P.
are.
I'm in the P.
Alright, I'm coming down. Raven, guide me to let me know how close to the ground I am.
Bunch of
Roger that.
sluts.
If you guys are getting together to do stuff in the PU, I'll be happy to switch over and run with you. But
I'm in
just
a
let me know.
hammerhead,
A little bit more. Slow down. Slow down.
and I'm up to
Slow down.
mischief.
Slow down. You're about to hit.
Boom.
Okay, you're gonna have to pitch your nose down some. Alright, I'm on board.
Okay, let me know when the elevator's up.
I can't raise it.
One.
Oh, fuck, I even laugh.
Alright, going up. Alright, elevator secured.
Okay, leaving.
And I'm heading back to the bed.
Alright.
I'm almost kind of afraid to try this. Because knowing my luck, I'm going to do it. You're going to get all the way to PO. You're going to land. I'm going to log back in. I'm back here at Ark.
Fair enough, you killed them all already.
No, I got killed. There were like 4 of them. I took down 2 of them. There were 2 guys in with I think it was a Mantis loadout, but they were actually doing pretty good. At like the minute one of them was getting engaged, he would just go into evasive maneuvers while the other one shot at me.
Oh right. So
And then it was like a random cockpit snipe that got me, but still they.
You want me to jump?
Yeah, if you want to.
Sweet. Give people these this hammerhead, but no one wants it.
Maybe that's why in the commercial for the Hammerhead gameplay, it was just the guy repairing the hammer. He was just like, "Look how shiny it is. Come be in my."
He was like the last one.
Server's
left,
down.
Just.
Well, we're
Okay.
all in the PTU at the moment because the PTU is fucked.
Shoot!
Yep, servers are down. Doors are not closing or open.
All right.
I'm still moving, so
missions
I
hooked up
don't know,
over here.
maybe.
I love how Amazon has put 2% off the PC case I'm looking at and declares that a fucking sale.
2%.
Yeah, it's just like, oh look, a great deal here, 2% off. I'm like, I
There
can
it
find
goes.
that in my fucking
Yeah.
couch. £3, Jesus Christ! Let the court stop the presses.
I'm pretty sure it knows that you're trying to leave Artcore, and so that's why it crashed.
I saw a crazy fucking monitor deal though on
Yeah.
Amazon recently. There was a 1440p, 144 hertz monitor going, and it had 50% off, so it was normally around 700 quid. It was it was an Asus one as well. No, yeah, but it was like 340 pounds.
Alright, I guess I'll be back later. Go ahead
How
and be
many
copy.
quid are in a
Yeah,
pound?
me too, man.
There is £1 in £1.
So what's the difference?
Nothing. It's just a different way of saying it. It's like you don't have the Canadian dollar, but you could call it a loonie.
Or a toonie.
No, the toonies are $2.
Well, yeah, coin.
Yeah,
Yep.
And
so
we
is the
don't have a dollar bill in.
are not euros.
Well,
Separate.
well, you a couple of quid, and like quid is a pound. Like,
Hey,
So it's like in Australia, Australia is the official term, but Australian bucks is what we call them. It's just
oh
slang.
really?
oh, I've got to claim shit.
50
So
bucks,
we got
mate.
bucks in America too. We're not so different after all.
No.
Oh fuck.
You criminal.
What? Won't be around for long,
Separatist.
though. See you, rebel scum.
Tell you what, the way that Australia and New Zealand's going at the moment, leave and go to fucking live in America. 805.
My girlfriend's boss is British.
Mm.
I mean, got a dual
I'm sorry.
But on the 4th of July, he sent her a text message, and it said "Happy Ungrateful, Colonialist Day" or something like that.
Oh, fuck, that's a bit rough.
It had like a British flag. Like, are you losing the war, and he just like didn't respond at all.
I was going to
So,
say, someone's
sorry,
still a
your
bit
I
salty.
didn't get your text message.
Happy
She
claim.
should send him a six-pack of like Boston Lager.
I should have responded, what, the Tea Party wasn't enough for you?
At least it didn't escalate and someone like GIF ram mine and sent it first class. That could have been dodgy.
There's a girl in high school. She was British. Her parents moved here. Like her dad got a job at Boeing or something. And anyways, I remember she kind of lived like near my neighborhood, and some friends and I were like walking down the street on the 4th of July, setting off like firecrackers and stuff. And we were like, "Oh, what are you doing for the 4th of July?" And she's like, "My family doesn't celebrate the 4th of July." And we're like, "Oh, right, you lost." Forgot.
Did he just literally walk off after that? That would have made him feel
we just
really
walked,
welcome.
Yeah, we just walked off like setting off firecrackers and stuff. Just like, all right, see you later.
It's
Well,
not
I mean,
so much
like-
what you said; it's the way you like walked off. That's the harsh thing.
Like, if you've ever seen South Park, there's that kid. I think it's Pip. It's like the British kid or whatever.
Mm.
They'd always
Oh.
call him Yeah,
Oh,
that was
God.
basically this girl. Like, we would call her Frenchie. Like, but I'm not French. I'm British. We're like, what? Frenchie.
It's like in Futurama, what's it? Instead, they'd get Scotty in there, so they get a Welsh guy and call him Welshie. Welshie, no, he dies because he's red shirt, and they just like burst into tears, crying. It's just fucking hilarious. Fucking love South Park.
And then I'll catch you guys later.
So yeah.
Their
Some Welsh guy
acceptance.
he just went off on me. This is like on Xbox because I asked him where in Britain he was from. He's like, "I'm not British. I'm Welsh." Well, that
Should have said to him, yeah.
British then.
Well,
Like that's. I mean, that'd be like me saying, "I'm not American. I'm from New York." Well, you know.
no.
There is a bit of a
See,
difference
Wales
there.
should be a part of the country. Separated years ago.
Okay, it'd be like me saying, "I'm not American. I'm Puerto Rican." Okay, technically that's kind of its own thing, right? But it's still part of
Fucking Wales and Puerto Rico. Yeah, we gotta have a fucking Bay of Pigs in Cardiff.
Well, I mean, that'd be like an English person
Yeah.
saying that they're not British because they're English.
Well, no,
Or Scottish saying they're not British because they're
Wales is its own country. It's just within the United Kingdom. So
right. Same with Scotland and Northern Ireland as well, right?
It's like an
need a bigger
like an
boat.
emancipated minor.
Right.
yeah,
No, I mean, I get it. So
yeah,
you're
like
still
we said-
British, right? Like, I'm not saying you're English. I'm calling you British. You're still British. You're part of the British Empire. I'm just not being as specific as that little waiter would like me to be.
It's not been called that for a long time.
I was gonna
You
say.
guys are still an empire in my book.
I had a load of people say, "Are you like South African?" I'm like, I'm not. No. Why do you say that? They get because my accent's very.
Fucking prawns.
My accent's so neutral. Like I had my hair when I came back from Canada as well. Like my hairdresser was like, "You, oh, like she's like, are you from South Africa?" And I was like, "No,
Really?
fuck,
You don't
yeah."
sound out South African at all. To
This
me.
was back in 2011 when I came back after a year being abroad. But like, it was just.
Where was
South
you?
African
South
accent
Africa.
is freaking weird, man. Like, I
She's
mean, out
like-
of all the English like speaking countries, South Africa's got like it's like it sounds like it's. I mean, I know it's history, right? So it's, but it sounds like it's like Dutch
bit
and
of
German,
English.
yeah, Dutch and
Yeah.
German influence, but then also like obviously British, but then it's also got like the like I can't like hillbilly
that's
kind of
the-
sound like that's the it's just makes
I'll-
like,
I was
like,
about to
I know
say
that,
that's
like we've got the American South, right? So if anyone's got a corner on the hillbilly accent, it's the United States, but still South Africa's got to be a close second. Or even those backcountry or like backwoods Australian people. Have you ever talked to them? Like they've got
Hey,
Tasmanians.
no, like,
I
I'm
was-
talking like way backwoods.
I
Dude.
was-
Like
I was really glad when I stopped myself before you said weird like hillbilly type thing, and I was about to say there's also Afrikaans, but then I was like, stop.
guys, streaming! Holy
yeah,
shit,
it's an interesting
streaming!
language. I mean, it sounds like yeah,
Streaming.
it's crazy.
They
Oh.
talk with a machete in South Africa. I want to skin you alive.
We need to have more appropriate conversation.
I might have to mute this chat on the stream just because. Holy shit, you're gonna get me banned off Twitch. Dude, it's Twitch. Okay. They literally banned. They banned some girl for stating biological facts. Okay, like, yeah. Hey, not everyone. I'm still. What do you want to know? Rearm and refuel. I can test it. What pads? Oh, okay. I'm over at Grim, so. Alright, well give me a sec because I'm over at Grim and I'll try and refuel the Gladiator and see if that works. Well, you need to pretty post it anyway if it's like Port Alizar and rest drops, but hang on. Okay, so it's AO5. .5 for me.
Fuck this shit. Keys and mouse.
So I was like, oh cool, I like logged back in the bed of my ship. And I like looked through the window and I'm like, oh, but dust particles are going not good. So I run up to the cockpit and I'm like, oh look, I'm falling to the no-fly zone above Lorville. Like, power on, let's go, let's go. And then I like start going and then the game crashes. And I log back in and it's like falling again. I'm like, oh god. I think I like cleared the no-fly zone by about 10 feet.
You wanted me to check the refueling, didn't you?
Refuel and rearm.
Did you pray to any sort of deity whilst you were falling?
No man, I believe in science.
Did you pray to science? You could pray to science.
Scientologists.
So, sweet baby Jesus, Tom Cruise, please help me out. Tom Cruise, please help me.
So where are these people?
Such a mess. What was that you said? Go on. Say it. Go on. Do it now.
Scientologists.
Oh, such a mess. I don't want to say the next word. Go on. Say it.
I can't because I'm laughing.
You can't do it.
What a beautiful chocolate man.
Oh god. Oh fuck, I just thought that today in the office and I just literally just like started wetting myself for no reason. Oh god. Oh man.
Nah, it doesn't work. If I go.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It says.
It's from White Chicks.
So it says that I can no longer pay to refuel. So if I go into like the option, I have quantum fuel 1 USC now. But I didn't hear the sound effect or anything like that, and I didn't see the fuel meter go up from current fuel, so yeah.
Do sexual favors work in game yet? I hear that's coming 3.9.
I don't know, you want to try it, baby?
I thought it was coming in 6.9.
6.9.
I was going to say, we've got female characters now, so, you know, I'm wondering how long before we can have the whole prostitution thing in.
Oh god, 890 jump wagon. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
I've got an amble arrow.
Yeah, do you
Could
think
you-
it'll be modularized so you could get a stripper joint inside the 890?
I can't see why not. Like, can you imagine how popular the game would be if they started putting that shit in?
It would be like, oh, I don't know.
Leisure Suit Larry edition.
Does
Yeah.
the 890
Yeah.
like have like torpedoes or anything?
No, it's got giant condoms.
I was about to say it's like massive dildo instead or something.
Hey,
Well,
do I need to
everything's a
turn
dildo if you game enough, right?
Back to your phone.
Oh,
Also,
oh,
where am I meeting you guys on the PU?
I don't know. I'm over at Edmond, about 650 kilometers from where you are. 631.
Is that on Loreville or is that?
Yeah, no, it's on first. Somewhere I
Roger.
could go and spawn a
referring
vehicle. Lots of water at Island.
referring
Everybody-
to
If interested in combat, I'm at SBK or about to be.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked up.
So
Everybody's
now that
definitely been up on this.
now flight model's gone to PTU, we can talk about it. What
Yes.
what is your impressions? Are you guys
Shit.
optimistic about it?
I love it.
I like
Ah.
it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Haven't been able to fly enough to.
Does
Right.
it feel more like something from like The Expanse or
Yes.
Battlestar Galactica?
It feels more better. Like it feels like it's a better like a simulation. Like more
Yeah.
realistic.
More detail.
It's more drifty.
I mean,
That
it's
you feel
more
like you're flying a
realistic,
spaceship.
You know? It's more realistic, but
And the other flight model felt too
I think the
arcadey.
challenge is using our interface to make it feel accurate, even though it's more detailed. You know what I mean?
I just took one down at SPK.
Boom! Splash that motherfucker.
Nice. You got the other one. We
Like,
take it.
when you're in space and you pull back on the thrusters, there's no reason for you to slow down. Like that the old flight model has these sort of glaring wrongs,
Hmm.
and I think the new one has less of those. But it's gonna be a learning curve, more of a learning curve.
But
Yeah.
even with the new one,
It
I
seems a little
just
too glidey and slippery. That's the thing I don't. I'm fine with that if it's a larger ship, but fighters should not be dragging around like that. That's not. I think fighters should be a lot more nimble. I think they should be able to react to course adjustments much more
Well,
quickly.
surely
Yes.
if you slowed the ship down to a certain area, then you know you'll be more responsive.
Yeah, but I mean, even like at SGM mode, you still slide around, and that's not that fast. I don't know. I think fighters should be able to fly quickly and nimbly, but their time to kill should be way lower.
Yeah.
You know, so like you're basically flying around in a glass cannon. You know, if you get hit, you should go down. Larger
Yeah.
ships, I'm fine with them taking
Take
a
the
lot
shit to the
more to
edge,
kill. You know,
Or I think
because I mean, honestly, that would also improve if you think about like a fighter with a faster time to kill. That's going to help ships like Constellation or something like that that has a turret on it, right? Like that turret's actually going to matter. Right now,
I think
turret,
what
you'd have to sit there and shoot at a ship consistently for like 4 seconds to blow it up. It's too
one of like common sense way of looking at that would be to say like, right, because fighters are already small enough already, we just have armor on them, and then instead of having like really decent shields, we'd increase their maneuvering thrusters and their thruster power. So you sort of sacrifice shields for that. So they're faster, but they just have the armor. They don't have full shield like a cap ship or something.
Yeah, I agree. But like a fighter should be able to zip in and out of like asteroids. You know what I mean? Like it should
Yeah.
be able to handle itself really well in an asteroid belt. Whereas
Surely
larger
you could
ships,
do in this new flight model.
Yeah, it's just we forget how fast these ships are really going at like lower. Like people think like 200 SCM speed isn't that fast, but we forget like it's more than 500 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, well that's a really good thing that, you know, we're now realizing how fast our ships are going. Because in the old flight model, with the current one that I'm playing, because I'm not in PTU, like, you don't realize it because you're flying around like an X-wing.
Yeah, but it's kind of took the fun from it a little bit.
The fun will come back. The fun will come back. We have more like higher populated servers and like I mean even when the fun will come back much sooner. The fun will come back when they tweak this out so that it works on a better
speeding up a bit as all.
At like 3.5.1 it'll be fine.
But like in long straight lines, I understand that it's fast. You can get to places fast. It's just when you're in combat, you're sliding around the place. Is what I'm hearing so far. So.
Well, you know, airplanes can't turn at 90-degree angles. You know that,
right?
We're
not talking about
their
airplanes.
wings
We're talking about
break off.
spaceships.
Yeah.
And like, 500 meters or sorry, 500 kilometers an hour is fast, right? But we're talking about vast distances in space. Like, I mean, jets today fly at much faster. And you lock onto it, it's about 5 kilometers out. You lock on and you fire, either destroyed or not, right? But the thing I mean, granted, we don't want this to just be a missile game, right? But it shouldn't be like World War I in space, like where you're flying super slow and kind of like gliding around. You know what I mean? Like a mix between World War II and current jet fighters, I think, would be a nice.
To be honest, like if it was really like set in the sort of time frame, it'd be more like The Expanse, where you'd have like, say, a ship orbiting around the moon. It fires off a missile to a ship that's orbiting Earth, and then when they get into sort of like, say, however, like when they get closer quarters, then they start using stuff like rail guns and that, and just sniping each other. So like when I see like combat in The Expanse, I just think, God, like if we actually did like get that far, that could be what
the thing about The Expanse is it's pretty realistic as far as the physics go, and they can never the Expanse flight model into this, because once you reach like the halfway point to your destination, you have to turn around and burn the opposite direction for half your travel time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no space break in The Expanse. Like, I mean, everyone basically has to get halfway there, then turn around and start slowing down, just like in real life when we send out probes or things to the moon. It's not just coming in at the fastest speed; it slows down dramatically before it gets to its point.
Yeah, that's right.
I will say that I've been able to tweak, at least even in a Vanguard or a bigger fighter or whatnot, I'm able to fly the rings of Ollie like I was able to in the other one. In the other model, it just takes more planning.
This one requires just a bit more skill and actually like that.
This is different skill, and the other one requires skill too.
Yeah.
Oh. Biggles, no!
Yeah, 3.4 is just really, really responsive. This is more mathematical.
I'm shit at
The
maths.
thing I didn't like about the 3.4 flight model is the moment you start strafing, like if you're in a Hornet, right, or a Saber, and you start strafing, and I'm purely taking this from like a fighter standpoint. Like the larger ships, I mean, sluggish, and I feel like they should feel kind of sluggish. Like from a fighter, as soon as you'd start strafing, your momentum would stop basically in like landing mode, a little bit faster. That's just way too slow for. If you're maneuvering, it shouldn't be slowing you down. Almost like killed your main thrusters and that. So what you'd end up having is these people strafing around each other, like bumping each other while they're shooting. You know, it was like bumper cars, and it's lame. I used to really like the 2.6 flight model.
Yeah, it was my.
Because you were flying at fast speeds, you could maneuver around quickly, and yeah, the targets were away. And I remember in some around the verse, ago, Chris Roberts was saying that, you know, well, all these people, they spent all this cool looking ships. You know, they want people to see their cool ships while they're fighting. It's like, I don't care what, I mean, if it looks like a little bot, you know, I know it's an enemy, I'll shoot at it. I don't need to see like, oh, look at that really cool looking saber. I don't need that. So,
but at the end of the day,
I feel like,
I don't know. I'd like the up close and personal combat. I don't want to be sniping people from 4Ks away.
yeah, it was never 4K. I mean, it was more like within 2 kilometers. You could start shooting within, if you were within 1 kilometer of someone, you were basically pretty close. Like almost every single weapon was.
I think 2 kilometers would be feasible, but when you start going to the area of like over that, you run the issue of sort of like when you're in the actual working game. If you're somewhere, you're a miner, like you're just doing your stuff, you know. Next thing you know, someone's jumped straight on top of you before you can do anything.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with combat being separated a little bit, but they should improve the scanner so you can see someone 15 kilometers out. That's not that unreasonable.
The fact is that this game is not going to be realistic. They have to balance it between fun and realism.
Right. Totally. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that, you know, this is the first iteration of the new flight model. I just hope that they tweak it and they don't come out with something new, because this is like the 5th flight model they've come out with since they
well, it
first
depends.
released the game. Like, I'd rather they just, you know, make improvements rather than recreate the wheel all the time.
Yeah. I think they've had to do that though with the previous ones because of the technological changes. Like, I mean, seeing now the sort of we're moving less, we're moving like away from sort of developing the tools and now actually into hard-in content. So we're going to start seeing, I think, more increments and tweaks to the existing stuff rather than just completely changing the wheel.
Yeah. And I like the thing I like about the new flight model. Like, I like having like a max speed that you fly at, right?
Yeah,
You just have,
so much better for like formation flying and all that too.
It's not SCM and then like after, or like what the cruise mode that they used to have. Like that was kind of, I mean, it was fine to get from point A to point B quickly, but yeah, I like the afterburner more than the cruise mode. But
yeah,
but at the same time, like I just, as long as when you're dogfighting, you feel like you're zipping around. Like I don't like, okay, like I think about it, not just gonna be in the future. Like when we've got multiple capital ships in a battle, I don't want to be like, okay, I'm gonna try to turn around this capital, and all of a sudden I just like turn and I'm flying past the capital ship. Like, oh, there it goes. Now I'm heading back toward. You know, like I want it to be like, I want to be able to zip around stuff.
You want to go alongside it, strafe, and take out a few turrets.
Or yeah, or whatever. I mean, even if it's just like you're, you know, strafe around your own capital ship to dodge some incoming missiles or something, or whatever it is, right?
But they did mention that certain ships will be better at certain maneuvers. So like the what was it? The Car2L will be like the strafer, and then like the sabers will be sort of more jousting. And like I bet when you can start tweaking components and interchanging components, you'll be able to like take the chassis of your choice in space.
Yeah, I like the idea of like alien ships operating differently than human ships, and you have a bunch of variations in between.
Yeah.
But
like,
jousting's only going to work if time to kill gets reduced. That's
I mean,
the only way jousting works. Otherwise, you sit there and you joust back and forth for 15 minutes until some, like, that's, it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, but then the whole time to kill gets kind of screwed up when certain weapons can literally just one-shot a ship, right? So.
Right. Yeah, they'll have to rebalance stuff. And they've even said that they're not really focusing that much right now on balancing weapons or even ships. They do a couple of minor balances when they come out with a new set of, you know, when they release a couple of new ships, they try to rebalance everything so that you don't have.
I like how it is already,
obsolete,
though.
I definitely don't joust in this build, though. Like, there are definite ways that you can not joust, especially with just afterburner control. Because a lot of times people are so used to just like blowing in on the afterburner or the boost or whatnot. But if you work it right, man, you can stay tight, like super tight on what you're with.
So tight.
So squishy and tight.
So squishy.
Oh, there's no way out, Biggles. You come down the peninsula.
They just fix the fucking heat mechanic. That's about it.
Oh my god, yeah, I was doing Arena Commander and I was doing the hearts. Holy shit, you can't even turn without those engines shutting.
Yeah.
Wait,
So, yeah,
what?
I'm flying the Hornet right now in the atmosphere. It cuts out on one turn. The engine. I'm not even using afterburner.
That's
We
because,
not get over?
Biggles, it's a dead end.
Why is that? Is it just that engine generates so much fucking heat?
No, coolers are switched off at the moment.
Oh god.
Yeah. So everything just heats up within like 3
That's why
seconds.
we keep dropping out of warp.
But it's cool that like the atmosphere, when your engine cuts out, you can use the maneuvering thrusters and your lift surfaces to actually glide around, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you notice you can only go down though, you can't pull up.
Oh, I can pull up.
Yeah, for me, I wasn't able to do that. I was just able to, you can go downwards, like nose down, but the minute you try to point up, it wouldn't.
Oh, it lets me.
Banked on a bit.
But it's only when your main thruster turns off and you have your maneuvering.
Yeah.
You can only do that when you have your maneuvering thruster. Like if you turn off all your engines, then you won't be able to pull up.
Well, shit.
Sounded like you said your heat thruster.
Oh.
He's like, but I can't go up.
I've
Yeah,
fallen!
that doesn't-
I've fallen down!
I can go
can't
side
get
to
back
side.
up.
Citizen O'Donnell, I think we scared them off. They're not coming back.
All I
think
can
it was
do
the
is
one
go
shot.
down on things.
I was like, what is he doing? What is he doing? He was shooting me. I thought, fuck this.
Yeah, well, I launched in, and like the guy had flown in right before me. I went behind him, shot him twice in his rear, and he went down. So that was the guy's buddy. So I think they gave up.
Oh,
Gotta be
Shoot
around.
his rear with your meat thrust.
I was just gonna say the innuendo tonight is raging.
Well, Warbot's renamed himself War Booty.
In your endo. Fucking hell. War...
Oh.
Has he actually named himself War Booty?
He did it yesterday.
Oh my god. What's happening? What is happening to this org? We're going downhill. Oh god.
We're uphill.
It's like you just sort of like
steam training.
You pick your mate up from the club and he's having a really bad time, but he's sort of like, all, what are you doing, man? You've got so much to live for. Don't call yourself War Booty. Don't do it.
What's wrong with War Booty?
Where have they gone for that?
He's a jolly German.
It's Warbot.
There he is. He's in the Quilla.
Just.
He can go
Sometimes
himself. He can go himself.
Sometimes
War
I can
Booty.
have range, sometimes I can't. Okay, Jesus.
Well, that does it now.
So I think
You've
I've-
triggered me.
Triggered.
Change name.
I think I've gone insane, guys. I'm going to do a javelin this year, I think.
You just want to spear it into Lawville.
That would be really funny.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, coming at you, Hab.
I ran the numbers on actually making it work, and I think you can actually fly it with 7 real people.
If I had like crazy money and was feeling a bit like crazy on just dropping it on one ship, I'd get the Pioneer because I literally want to be 3D printer guy in space.
I got a Pioneer.
Can we get around this way?
I just know, like, there is no part of the sync org that's for like development.
What do you mean?
That's business and logistics territory, right?
Choo-choo, motherfucker. What's that?
Like
Well,
doing trade stuff.
No,
Department already set up for it.
No, building.
is.
Like building.
Yes, there
business
is.
and
B&M.
logistics.
Yeah, it's B&M.
Right. Well, that's okay. Well, sorry,
I thought
is
that
there
was
a division,
trade and
a division
and
set up for
transport.
it.
Yes, there is a division, yes, for Pioneers.
Ah, Pioneers.
Yes. I don't know
Oh.
what it's called, but there is a specific one for our building, yes.
That's fucking awesome. Oh shit. Oh
I
man.
wonder if you're gonna be able to use like substances in this game and an addiction going. Because for whatever reason, every time I play games and that's a thing, I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna get addicted to this substance.
You mean like
I always take
Fallout?
the substance.
Fallout
Hold
4.
on, Razor, make something. SPK.
So you're part of Pathfinders, right?
Yes. So technically, you know, it's Pathfinder Pioneer type area then, like depending on what sort of outpost.
Exactly.
Thank you for that, Bard. But yeah, like going back to that topic of addiction, like my character gets addicted to the Chinese food on Hurston. That'd just be hilarious. You just like walk outside the bar and see my character just sweating, just go, I need my carbs.
Oh! I'm not one for role playing normally, but if there's like if you can start using Widow or whatever, it's gonna have to have like some benefit initially.
You know, I'm gonna say, you know,
like increase like
you crack me up.
something.
Can you like splash some water in your face and act like you're really going down, like with some bad withdrawal?
I mean, it has to be something really fun, like maybe some awesome psychedelic visuals on your screen for an hour or two. You know, something that you literally just sit there and go, "Wow!"
I just want to be that guy where I'm like one of the elite fighter pilots. I'm like strung out all the time.
I just imagine like calling you through the comms and seeing your face on voice and VoIP, and you're just making a funny face like you're just like high off your tits or something.
Well, I was gonna say they could make it so
you'd
that
be a fan of stims, stimulants.
I was gonna say they could make it so that the Widow actually makes you feel less pain. So like when you get shot, you could survive longer, but then the side effects would be the fact that you'd be on drugs.
Well, I'm pretty sure Widow is heroin. So, from what I've seen, people when they do that, they just sit on the couch all day. You ever seen Trainspotting?
Yeah, but morphine is heroin. Or not, sorry. Morphine and heroin, they're both opiates, right? So
right. So if you do Widow,
there's
you
medical...
should be somehow motivated to just fucking sit down for 4 hours.
But morphine is like what people have come up with as a more medically responsible use of opioids.
You know what people do, like, because you mentioned that people would sit down for 4 hours. They're literally gonna get in their captain's chair, shoot themselves up to the eyeballs, and then just watch quantum travel like happen, and just sit there in their chairs like, just watching that thing go by, just like.
So they disable coolers.
For a fighter pilot, you take stimulants, right? And overclock your brain.
Faster reaction times and stuff.
Yeah, that was.
In order for the addiction mechanic to work, there has to be a downside. Like after you've been on stimulant for a half hour or something, now all of a sudden all of your functions get shitty until you do it.
Lots of bowel control seems like a perfectly good floor to have.
You need to shit a lot more.
Yeah, just like run to the bathroom, you just like sit.
I don't know.
Oh god, the sound department's gonna have such a fun time doing that one.
Okay, you see this guy, this Fraser Mc whatever. I blew him up at SPK, and he like loses his shit. Dude, it's SPK, man. Like,
you to die or get killed. Or
He was
to get
trolling.
killed
He
or to
shot
die.
someone earlier. He was just shooting people randomly.
Did you just stick your tongue out?
Oh my god, please tell me I can actually go in here. It's gonna be hilarious.
now I've got a retaliator shooting at me. Nice.
Nice. I'm logging off. Everyone's too squishy on here, and NASA's not in here for me to squish.
Smush!
Yeah. I mean, the PTU.
6 engine effects are broken this patch as well.
Has anyone noticed the chick gets out of the gladiators? Gladiators? She just...
I could use some cover at SPK. There's a guy here in a retaliator.
The chick gets out of the gladiators, she just jumps out.
I'll quickly come help and...
You know, there's lots of things to do in this game. Like, if you just avoid the PvP locations,
Well, you don't have to go into SPK to clear your crime stat. Like, there's gonna be people that are shooting at you. It's not supposed to be like committed crime or whatever, and now it doesn't matter.
Right. It's a place for criminals. No one else has to go there at all.
It is a bit like of a shame that I mean, well, no, I totally feel I'd say with you guys. If you go there, you're free game, but at the same time, it's a sad thing that it's space and everyone just goes there.
Oh, hey, we made it to the other side.
Nice.
Yeah, but if you think about it, how many times we used to go there just for the fights? That's all we had. Now you've got a place, so if you don't want to clear...
People need a place to go and fight. Like, it's not...
JT takes
It's not
too
a
long.
trap. It's just a PvP area. Like, if you don't want to PvP...
Don't go there.
I just hope...
Did you get him?
He ran away because he fired all his torpedoes. I literally just went and hid behind SPK, let them all slam, and then I flew out and started shooting at him, and he ran away. But I think the most important thing in all games, right? Even if it's like someone just randomly shoots you like in a spot where you felt like they shouldn't be shooting at you, it's not personal, right? I mean,
it's a game.
Right.
Yeah, but that you've got a number of people on here from all different places, and someone's just got screwed loose, or just had a bad day. So you gotta encounter that.
Right.
I think people just need to harden the fuck up and stop being a bunch of Care Bears, to be honest.
Well, it just doesn't, like, right now it doesn't matter, dude. There's no person, like, if I blow up your ship, you're not out any material or anything like that. Even if you're running cargo, I mean, no one's calling CIG a bunch of trolls for wiping everything when 3.5 hits, right? Or griefers, or whatever. Like,
I don't know. Damn you, Chris Roberts, griefing my wallet.
Like, to me, it's just, I don't know, dude. Like, I look at this with a pretty laissez-faire attitude. It's an alpha, right? And I understand, like, when persistence kicks in, things are going to matter a lot more to people.
I wouldn't.
I like having a reputation in the game where people
get out and smoke.
Yep. Look at too much into it, man. You're always online games gonna get those kinds of people that just lose their shit because
we're not a computer and they can't beat us.
Yeah.
People make pretty cool videos about it when they're losing their shit.
Yep.
Well, there's also the internet effect where like everybody thinks they matter when they complain on the internet. But it just floods everything with all this